is, you know, hopefully gonna tell us a little bit more about the Azra. So let's start this.
Professor, do you really think it's possible that he's found a living mummy?
Well, I've heard that Professor Sycamore is the authority on the excavation of ancient ruins. He wouldn't just make it up, would he?
Certainly not. It is most curious, but we'll just have to see.
What do you think he means, though? I hope it's not cursed.
Don't worry, Luke. I'll protect you.
Wow, this is amazing! I feel like I'm on some kind of cruise ship!
No horsing around.
It's easy to get carried away in such luxurious surroundings.
Welcome aboard the airship Bostonius. Hello, my name is Raymond. Please allow me to extend my greetings on behalf of Professor Sycamore.
Enjoy your Luke.
Hello, Raymond.
Thank you for your warm welcome, Raymond. I am Herschel Layton.
Thank you for having us.
Now, since everyone is here, we can begin making preparations for takeoff. However, I'm afraid that I must first perform a simple check to confirm your identity. Professor Sycamore was very keen that I make sure you were the real Professor Layton. I do apologize for springing this on you now.
What? You're joking!
The identity check will take the form of a puzzle.
Because nobody else can solve the puzzle except for Professor Layton.
And
You
your
know.
task is to simply determine what that destination is.
I
Not
literally
much of a
have
challenge for
practically
Professor Layton,
exactly
I'm
the same map hanging on my wall. Like, this style of map is like very common as like posters and placards. That's kind of funny. This world map is only indicates the locations of two things: cities and refueling stations. The Bostonians will stop off at each one of these en route to its true destination, but where could this destination be? Move the airship to indicate the route that it should take. You can only move the airship to adjacent squares, and if it runs out of fuel, you won't be able to move at all. Plot a route that goes through every city and refueling station the airship will use up. Fuels as it moves, so be sure to always visit the refueling station before the real fuel runs out. So we can only... Okay. No, that will run out. Okay. So it's always free. Refuel. 1, 2, 3. Refuel. 1. Nah, that's annoying. That won't work. Okay. We cannot take 4 from this. We can only take 3 up from this. The only thing we can do is this. But then we're stuck here. I mean, I guess we could do 1, 2 fuel. But then we only have 4. We can only do 1, 2 fuel, 1, 2, 3 fuel, and then we have 5 left, so that won't work. think this one in the beginning is pretty much right. Ah, this one is challenging. Four will not work, only three will work. But this would work. Fuel, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. With the last drop of fuel. Hey, nice.
Critical thinking is the key to success.
The airship's destination will be snow-clad Frauenberg, which definitely is supposed to be a Nordic name. We know about picarats and things like that.
I trust this is satisfactory.
It most assuredly is. There is no doubt that you are the real Professor Layton. Now please make yourselves comfortable. You are all our most honored guests. We shall be taking off immediately.
We're flying! Look, Professor! We're flying!
Not the first time. But I guess story-wise the first time, because technically one where they actually fly in Professor Layton's car, and the end of Unwound Future happens after this. Because that is technically story-wise the last game. Before the new one, that is.
It was to be the beginning of an epic journey, one that would take us all around the world. And it was the last adventure that I would share with Professor Layton.
Also, originally the series should have ended there, according to the plans, but yeah, no. Clearly it didn't really. But yeah, Emmy doesn't really show up anymore in the others, so.
I've never seen so much snow.
So this is Frauenborg.
So yeah, we have Emmy Otava, Layton's assistant, we have Professor Layton, and we have Luke. Professor Layton's #1 apprentice. Renowned archaeologist Professor Desmond Sycamore claims to have discovered that what he terms a living mummy, which is a rather mind-boggling concept. What can he possibly have found? The professor is waiting for us in wintry location, so I assume this mummy has been preserved by cold rather than desiccation. We shall find that out. Chapter 1, Frozen in Time. Well, here we are, Frauenberg. Pristine white slopes, gentle snowfall. This place is gorgeous. Yes, it is rather, and if Professor Sycamore is to be believed, it's here that we see his living mummy. It's rather hard to swallow, isn't it? I fear I'd dismiss the whole thing as a ruse if it weren't for Sycamore's involvement. Also, I'm wondering if the 3DS is actually loud enough. I think I need to turn it up a little bit, because, like, especially also in the last game, I noticed some of the sounds droning out, especially in cutscenes, so I shall see after I finish this if it was loud enough, but yeah. Because, you know, the first part they were talking, that's why I didn't read, but yeah. If he's right, it will be the find of the century nor millennium. That would really be something. Oh, come on, let's get going. We have a town to investigate. Let's not be hasty, Luke. It might be wise to review our methods before rushing headlong into somewhere new. Oh, of course, right you are, Professor. Blah blah blah, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. We already know all this. I wish there was a skip button for people that are experienced. Just slide the stylus on the touchscreen to look around and give it a quick tap to investigate, right? That seems quite straightforward. It certainly is. Shall we give it a go? Oh, look. We have the cockpit. This must be the dashboard. There are buttons and switches everywhere. The pilot's got an amazing view of the outside from here. Nice comfy seat too. Yes, indeed, piloting this airship around the world must be quite exhilarating. Oh, do you think Professor Sycamore would let me take the controls sometime? Excuse me, Professor, are you ready to disembark? Not quite yet, we haven't found the hint coins. Though I don't think we will find any of them here right now, because they haven't explained them to us yet, so whatever. Let's talk to Raymond. Professor Sycamore is waiting on the other side of Roenberg. Be sure to wrap up room before you go out. Thank you, Raymond. Right then, our first step is to locate Professor Sycamore. Hooray, the investigation begins. Let's go, Professor. Look, enthusiasm is all very well, but shouldn't we work out how we're going to go about first? Oops, right. Sorry, Professor. Yeah, of course, that's the shoe icon, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. I hope that was clear enough. Touch the orange icons. Basically, to move from one location to the next, all we need to do is touch an orange icon on the map, right, Professor? That's it exactly, Emmy. Now I suggest we step outside and have a look around. So yeah. These icons here. Which, obviously, you know, is the same as Miracle Mask. Welcome to Roenberg. Look, it's an igloo house. Wow, it's like the whole town is covered in royal icing. Never seen so much snow before. I'm gonna try my other luck with the red Gigas here. Hold on. Already have one, but might as well try. It snows all year round in Roenberg, Luke. These mountains are not called the Silver Peaks for nothing. All year round, you could ski every day. In fact, maybe I should see about hiring a set of skis or a snowmobile. What about the investigation, Emmy? But you said no horsing around. I wouldn't mind whizzing down one or two of these slopes myself, but yes, Sycamore's our priority for now. Oh, are the walls of that house really made of ice? It must be freezing in there. Actually, I've read that the igloos are quite warm on the inside because of the insulation. Still, I wonder who lives there. Perhaps it's a lodge for travelers. With such magnificent scenery, this town is bound to attract a lot of visitors. If this were a holiday, I definitely want to spend the night in there. Don't you think we can sneak a peek inside? Professor, there's a man coming this way. Do you think he knows where Sycamore is? Maybe he can give us directions. So they're cooking nicely upon I love this can style fireplace that they're cooking on. They have like a sleigh, they have like some fur, I guess. There, and we have, oh my goodness, he's freezing and we already know him. It's Aldous! And no, these frosty snow-piled peaks, we meet again, my friends. Fate has seen fit to send you here to warm my heart and ears in these my shivers. Ah, yes, you are. I'm indeed. How pleasing it is to see you in good health. I never dreamt of meeting you here. No, my dreams were of shining silvers and ivory whites, but I must confess, the cold is too much. It has triumphed over me. Oh, my friend, it seems I'm unsuitable in attire. Oh dear, that's unfortunate. Perhaps we had better to try and keep warm indoors. Your wise words prove that you're not just a pretty head, and I shall heed that gladly, but first I have a mission for you. Tap something and find hint coins? Like always. A mission? Somewhere around here I've placed a wooden box. Would like you to try to find it. Go on, slide your stylus around. Let me guess, I have to zoom somewhere behind something. Can't see a wooden box anywhere. Where's it supposed to be? Ah, you, so impatient. Your toes may be numb, my young fellow, but do not let the cold glaciate your mind. Glaciate? I'm sorry, but what are you talking about? The zoom function. Very well, I shall not keep it from you any longer, my friends. What I speak of is the ancient art of zooming. Zooming? What's that? It rings a bell. Well, it's that what Sonic does when he runs. It's called zooming. And it's what cats do. They get the zoomies. Should ring a carillon for you. Have used it in many a time before, but allow me to recapitulate? Oh my goodness. Hard word. When sweeping the area with your trusty magnifying glass, you must watch with eager eyes for sudden change in color. For then, when the glass turns blue, you have your cue. Time to focus, to magnify, to zoom. When you find a zoom point, just touch the touch screen as you would with any point of interest. Blah blah blah. Now, please locate my box. The power is in your hands. And since we already saw that it's the igloo. Oh, so it was here all along. And Luke gets to see inside the igloo, which actually looks quite cozy. Remarkable, you have not lost your touch, little gentleman. Now may you practice and perfect the art of zooming. That does seem pretty useful. I'm taking it all on. You honor me, my lady, but will you not inspect the box? Sure you want to go on to touch it. Blimp. You found the hint coin, and apparently the box was pressurized or something. Behold, the hint coin. When your puzzling logic runs into a dead end, this glimmering beauty will be your guide. However, hint coins are not infinite, so be sure to not fritter them away. You must save them for when you're well and truly lost. These coins are hidden all around the world. Peer your eyes and seek. Scour, scrutinize, and when you have a chance, zoom. And with that, my friends, I've played my part in this tale. There's nothing left for me to teach you. But one thing, when you no longer want to see the world in glorious detail, touch the zoom out to return to normal. Now, lest I crystallize into a fond stalagmite, I bid you adieu. Yep, just maybe put on a proper jacket. I love that these two don't even have winter coats on either. Our old friend Aldous is quite a traveler. He did look exceedingly cold, though. Let's hope he manages to find suitable clothing. I'd hate for him to catch a cold after being so helpful. He's fought us loads of useful stuff. He has indeed, though we didn't quite get the directions we were hoping for. Yeah, that's okay though, because we can actually continue to play. But yeah, let's look around a little bit more. Nice and cozy stove. And of course some hint coins. But yeah, I have to admit one thing, although I have played the other games quite a lot. This game I have in total only played twice before this. And I guess the reason for that is will become clear like later when we continue playing this, but yeah. It has a reason. What the food? Okay, no. The log? The log. Okay, let's continue onward into the town. Look at that. There's is that snowman not cute? It's adorable with his little hat. These higgity-piggity buildings are all so charming. It's like being inside a snow globe. Hey, Professor, I just thought of something. How are we going to keep track of our investigation? with the handy dandy trunk. An excellent question, Luke. Listen closely, both of you. I love these. I mean, I love that the intros are integrated into the story, but still, like, when you have played one, you played not quite all, since the 3DS ones are different from the DS ones. But still, you've basically played them all. Because, like, the reason they had to make it this way instead of the other way around is in the other games, like, the main screen was the bottom screen. In the 3DS games, since the 3D function is only on the top screen and they wanted to use it, which we cannot see because, you know, it's only, like, visible to those who have the DS right in front of them. But basically, you know, it means they needed to use the top screen, which is why they needed to change things up. So that is why we now have the different navigation. But the idea behind this is obviously very similar, like hint coins. Okay, the zoom function is new, but like hint coins. Navigation is a bit different. Before that, you had to like scroll through screens a bit. In this case, you can click on the map and then know where you're going, but yeah. Great, I think I'm up to speed on how the trunk works now. Another day, another step towards becoming a true gentleman. Saying you know how something works and putting it to practice are two different things, Luke. Just like how you say you know how to tie your laces, and yet I've never seen you wear any shoes without buckles. But I definitely can tie my laces, I mean, honestly, and I put the trunk to practical use as soon as I get a chance. Don't worry, Luke, you have plenty of opportunities to use the trunk during investigation. Shall we move on? Yes, we shall. And I'm not really caring about the episodes, maybe in the end. But for now, you know, they're way too simple. They're very fun shapes and very fun colors. Look at this. Another snowman. Oh, we're missing a hint coin somewhere. Oh, but nope, we found a riddle instead. That's also good. You know, Professor, I bet this town's really pretty at night. Just picture it, the glint of streetlights along snow-covered paths must be really something. Indeed, it must. Well, its streets will certainly brighten the mood of any town. Speaking of which, here's a puzzle for you, Emmy. I'm pretty sure there's also collectible objects, so, yeah, this game will have it all. Puzzles, collectible objects, and hint coins in the scenes. And as always, any puzzle I encounter I will try to solve. And this one is inspired by the diabolical box with the light sources that have different names of like reach. It's kind of a time, and it's your job to hang some festive lanterns around town. You'd think it would be simple enough, but a note from a pushy member of the carnival committee shows they have a very specific idea of how they want the job done. No more than one lantern per street, and we don't want any beams of the same colors crossing. It's tacky. Can you position the lanterns according to these conditions and still light up every street? I'm pretty sure we can. Not the one I wanted. Okay, you can only place that there, makes sense. None of them showed cross, so that means this cannot be here, because this will cross pretty much all of the beams. Same with this. There's hardly any that will not cross with this yellow. Except for some shorter roads. So I would say the ones that light up most are gonna be red and green. Let's restart real quick. So the thing is, they need to be blocked off by side streets to work. This doesn't work, this would work, for example. And same for the red, they cannot cross. So how about this and this instead, and then green here. There we go. That should work.
Right, I'm all set. I'm on top form today.
Nice. Ah, lovely. You would make an excellent town events planner, Remy. Ah, maybe, but I think I'm happy enough being your assistant for now. I have no idea where the last thing connected. Let's ask the little lady here. Maybe if I use a sledgehammer? No, don't be ridiculous, Prima. That wouldn't end well at all. Something the matter, miss? Oh, you startled me. I'm sorry, sir, but who are you? My apologies. My name is Sir Layton. I'm an archaeology professor from London. And I'm Luke Triton, the professor's apprentice. Oh, I see. I'm really sorry. It's just that I've not seen you before, so I thought, well, anyways, I'm Prima. And you're a professor? That must mean you're pretty brainy, right? I'm supposed to be meeting a friend of mine in a few minutes, but I want to work out how to open the present she got me first. It's frozen in ice? A glacial gift. Sounds like it. Amen. My friend gave me this birthday present, but it was delivered in a block of ice. The card that came with it said you can use 550 milliliter cups of hot water to melt 30 grams of ice, and that I'd have to work out how many cups of hot water are necessary to melt the 2-kilo ice block that's around it. Technically, 0. It will met on its own.
Here's my answer.
You just have to wait.
Critical thinking is the key to success.
Another easy riddle. 0. All she has to do is leave it by the fire and wait. Yes. And she got a cute teddy bear that's probably totally soaked. So will the cardboard of the gift be, except for if she put it like in a plastic wrap or something. Oh, so if I've been out here fretting, my present's probably defrosted all by itself. And you worked that out in no time too. You're a proper professor, and this proper apprentice. Hey, are you friends with that other archaeology guy then? The one with the retro hairstyle? Ah, you mean Professor Sycamore? Yes, Prima, we come here to meet him. Could you tell us his whereabouts? Oh, I'm sorry, I have no idea. I see. Well, never mind. I'm sure we'll find him soon enough. I can tell you this, though. Ever since the professor got here, suspicious-looking men have been lurking around town. Sort of looked like soldiers, but if you ask me, the military won't wear a uniform so horribly passé. Oh, I'm going to be late. I better not keep Donna waiting. Excuse me, Professor, I have to run. Bye now. Bye-bye. We didn't get much to go on there, did we, Professor? Not as such, we just have to ask around some more. This street is called Slippery Street, and I love that. Ah, these guys. Bishop. Ah, rats, why does everything here have to be frozen solid? Rook. Ah, they're named like pawns in chess. We're in Fromberg, what did you expect? Yeah, but come on, a huge wall of ice? Not natural, I tell you. I should have been able to clip it, chip it at least, but ow! Well, if fire didn't have any effect on it, I'd hardly expect brute force to. Anyway, whatever happens, we're not leaving here until we've captured the target, so we better snug it up. Get your skates on, Bishop. Let's see if we can find another way in. I'm on it. Do you suppose those were suspicious men Prima was talking about? They must be. This trip may not go smoothly as I had hoped. Living mummy or not, I fear Professor Sycamore has uncovered something extremely dangerous. Is that your intuition talking again, Professor? Perhaps. In any case, we should try and locate Professor Sycamore as soon as possible. We shall. Also notice how the sets of things are ordered differently, and we have, instead of like the usual 10 secrets, we have 12. I think it was usually 10 if I remember correctly. Maybe it was already 12, but whatever. For some reason I remember 2 rows of 5. A number of uniformed men with an air of malice about them are prowling around Fromberg. They appear to be searching for something, but what could it be? I wonder what these men are doing here in Fromberg. The local residents have no idea who they are. Indeed. And yeah, we're gonna stock up on all the hink kinds we can find, because, you know, we may need them. I'm not planning on, like, using them. I'm always trying to solve the riddles myself, but sometimes certain riddles just need it, so, you know, might as well. Look at that chimney, Professor. It looks like it's shining. That's right, the falling snowflakes are catching the sun. Now, why don't you take a closer look? I got another riddle. That means I can take another bite of my very cold food. Similar snowflakes. As usual, it's snowing in Fromberg. Look carefully and you see that there are 3 different types of snowflakes gently fluttering their way down from the sky. Of the 4 snowflake patterns shown on the touchscreen, one of them does not match any of these falling snowflakes. Which one? We have this one. We have this one. And we have this one. The only thing we don't have is this one with the connected stars.
Want an answer? How's this? Piece of cake.
Indeed, this wasn't too bad. Turns out sees a special kind of snowflake that only falls late at night. Yeah, and how about no 2 snowflakes are the same? We sometimes get snow in London too, but I've never seen snowflakes like these before. They certainly are rare special. Let's hope we have an opportunity to study them more closely sometimes. Bing! I love the little bells in the song that like makes it a bit more tranquil and like more wintry. A disaster. That's what it is. Something the problem, sir. Do you need any help? Stone the Crows. You're from the city, aren't you? Well, it depends which city you mean. I suppose we're from London. I knew you were city folks. What are you up to here then? Not looking to modernize us, I hope? So, suppose, can't turn you away. What kind of host would that make me? So I've been Harold, and welcome. Thank you, Harold. I'm Herschel Layton, Professor of Archaeology at Grassenhaller University in London. Layton, you say? So you're him? Perhaps taller than I expected. I'm sorry. Wow, Professor, your archaeological breakthroughs are famous all over the world. What? No, does I care for archaeology? Never been on a boat in my life. Matter of fact, was another city Professor mentioned you. Singapore, his name was? Ah, you mean Professor Sycamore, right? Harold, would you happen to know where the Professor Sycamore is at this very moment? Oh, well, truth be told, ever since he set off to explore the cave north of here, I've seen neither hair nor hide of him. That doesn't sound too good. It's a long way from good. I've barely touched my food, I've been so worried. That and those ruffians will show up a few hours after he went in. Come on, Professor, we have to go and get him out of there. Yes, I think you're right, Emmy. We should probably hurry. Thank you for your help, Harold. Uh-oh. That's what I meant with ice wall. I believe the cave should be around here somewhere, but I wish I had my big thick anorak. Hey, Professor, isn't that what we are looking for? Harold said Professor Sycamore hasn't been seen since he went into the cave, right? Hope he didn't hurt himself in there. Can't see any dodgy-looking characters, so say let's go right on in, which way we have the chance. May not be as straightforward as all that, Emmy. I truly cannot read. That's okay. Hey, look, a snowman! So it is, but who would build a snowman all the way out here? Look at its head, it's a snow gentleman. It's rather elegant, isn't it? Ah, but look, it seems to be missing one of its gloves under your coat, Mr. Snowman. Maybe the other glove got blown away by the wind or something. Perhaps we can keep an eye out for it when we head back into town later. For now, though, let's see if we can find a way to the cave. It's very windy and very dramatic sounding up here. So, of course, we know that this giant thing over there is the cave, but of course we are out for... Okay, that's just the mountains. We're out for hint coins. Okay, let's go to the cave. This must be the entrance to the cave, but it's completely blocked by a wall of ice. I can't see any cracks or weak spots. But all we need to do is break through the ice, right? Sounds like a job for you and me. Absolutely, Professor Luke. If you just stand back a moment. Donk. What? That didn't sound like ice at all. Put all my weight into that and there's not even a hint of a crack. Hang on a minute. If Emmy can't smash her way through it, what kind of ice is this? Well, it seems we simply have to find another way in. I bet you this is what those fucks were talking about. Yes, Luke, I think you're correct. Let's say we go back to town and gather some more information. Yeah, it's probably not ice at all, huh? The sound of that sounded very metallic. So I think it may just be like a door or something hidden behind there. And no, I cannot remember actually. I remember parts of this game, but not too much, because it has actually been like quite a while since I last played it. Unlike the other games where I remember even most riddles. Yeah, no, not this one. That's just threatening. Hey, it's a brainy professor. You're friends with a professor, Rima? How'd you manage that? Well, picture this. There I was, lost in thought, completely baffled by the most puzzling predicament when suddenly... Alright, I get the idea. Now, judging by that place, look, Professor, take it it's your first time in Frobenberg. Don't be shy, if there's anything we can help you with, just ask. Actually, there's something. We're looking to get into the cave just outside town, but the entrance is blocked by ice. Oh yeah? Didn't picture you the patrolling type. That's what I know. Can't help you, but Masha knows everything there's to know around here. She's just up the... Wait! What's wrong? We're going to tell him where Masha is. We should get him to give us some fashion advice first. AKA Sulfur Ritter. Who would have predicted? Embroidery Enigma. 4 different patch designs have been sewn into this plain handkerchief in a particular sequence. The pattern starts at the top left corner and follows the orange line towards the center. Study the sequence carefully and work out which patch belongs in the 4 empty spaces on the handkerchief. Okay. Tree, snowflake, hand. Tree. No. So, tree, snowflake, hand. Tree, snowflake, hand, snowman. Tree, snowflake, hand. Tree. Snowflake. Hand. Snowman. Tree, snowflake, hand. Tree, snowflake, hand, snowman. Tree, snowflake, hand.
This was quite the conundrum.
It's an easy pattern. It's not like you have to like calculate anything. It's just you have to like find the pattern till here and then it starts anew. Got it all sewn up. A new patch design is added at the end of each stage of the sequence. Once all 4 designs have been added, the whole thing starts again from the beginning. Hooray! Thanks, Professor! Show off. Alright, time for us to keep our end of the bargain. You see that postbox there? You want to zoom in on the building behind it. That's where you find Masha. Thank you, that's perfect. Hey, I know, since you're good with fashion advice, I think you should start coordinating outfits, preferably mine first. Yay, we got our first mini-game, which we're totally almost never gonna play. We are gonna play it a little bit, probably, to look at it, but like, you know. I'm not usually impressed by English fashion sense, but you've got talent, Professor. At least the potential's there, I'm sure. Want to try the bright and cheerful look for spring if you don't mind, which I'm sure you don't. Prima, what are you like? Sorry about her. If you need anything else, just say. Unlike some people, I like to give help out of kindness of my heart. Like, I don't click just on any person here. I want to find hint coins, of course. That's why we didn't find all the hint coins in the image, because somewhere behind here. Is that her? Yes. Well, I don't think I've ever seen you around here before. Tourist, isn't it? Not exactly, but excuse me, are you Masha by any chance? Well. How do you know my name then? Nana told us about you. She said you know all the gossip. To be precise, we're looking for a way to enter the ice block cave beyond the town. Ah, so that's what you're after, isn't it? Alright then, I'll tell you what I know. Listen close now. Near the entrance to the cave there's a creepy lone snowman. Creepy? How can a snowman be creepy? That's the thing. Those who went near said they heard terrible wailing sounds coming from it. Some say they even saw it move. If you ask me, it sounds like it's possessed by a ghost, some angry spirit come to extract vengeance. Oh. Well, look at this. Look at it this way. Ever since that snowman turned up, no one has been able to set foot in that cave. One day I went up there to see for myself. Didn't hear any wailing, mind, but there was something off about it. Couldn't just feel it. I see. Think I'm starting to understand. Oh, I missed a lot, Leo. Aw. Nah, it's fine. Do you really think there's any angry spirit living inside the snowman, Professor? No, but I do think that it holds a key to our getting into the ice cave. Thank you for your assistance, Masha. Emmy, Luke, our next step is to inspect all the town's snowmen. They will lead us to what we're looking for. First one. Look, a snowman. Just like any old snowman. I don't see anything special about it. I don't think the snowman will be of any help. Let's look for another one. We're still missing the one with the glove, I guess, you know. So how about this one that clearly has one glove? Here's a snowman, and hey, it's only wearing one glove. One glove? Where did we just... Ah, the snowman in front of the cave. That only one had one glove too. I'd say we found our key into the cave, wouldn't you? What makes you say that, Professor? All in good time, Luke. For now, let's take the glove with us. Blup. Poor snowman's gonna get cold branches. What for? It looks like a pretty ordinary glove to me. I'll show you when we get back to the cave, if you don't mind. Now, I want to try to, like, solve every riddle, but I'd rather go back to the house of riddles instead of trying to, like, go back and forth between all the scenes and see what changes. Like, if we find one naturally, then that's good, but anywhere else, I don't care. After hearing those scary rumors from Marsha, I keep thinking I can see him moving. The scary rumors gave us just the information we needed. The snowman is the key to getting into the cave. What do you mean, Professor? We don't have to go any closer, do we? We most certainly do. In fact, that's precisely why we're here now. But, Professor, what if it's cursed? The boy tiptoed near, and then suddenly the snowman gave an awful howl and lurched towards him. Cold, empty ice rolling. Oh, Amy, stop it, please. Don't worry, Luke. You can go up and examine it without fear. Nothing will happen. Don't worry. Just an ordinary snowman, isn't it? My eyes were just playing tricks on me before. I'm sure I can't really move. Emmy, do you have the glove that we picked up earlier? Glove? Oh yeah, you mean the... Quite, would you do the honors? It can move. And as I said, it's a gate and not actual ice. It sounded so much like metal. What happened? Did that huge wall of ice just... Also, I love that, like, the wall of ice goes to here. It would, like, totally go over the exit here, but okay. Like, you know, it must be, like, some kind of, like, wall that, like, rolls up or something to fit. There's no such thing as ice that cannot be melted by fire, therefore the wall blocking the cave entrance was not made of ice. Well, but it looked like ice. What else could it have been? I can't say precisely, but if we were to hazard a guess, I'd say it was a panel made of incredibly durable tempered glass. And the frosty top-headed friend here hides the control switch. But Professor, isn't it a bit weird? I mean, how come nobody noticed that the wall was made of glass and not ice? It was clear and cold to the touch. People don't usually doubt the first impression. Not that we, if you remember. Amazing, Professor, you've done it again. Now then, somebody's waiting for us inside that cave, the very person who put up this protective wall, shall we? Oi, did you see that, Rook? I still can't believe that wasn't ice. How did the top part work it out? Who cares, this saves us a ton of trouble and we can claim all the credit. Come on, let's get a move on. Hold on, we got to report this to the boss first. But by all means, run on in if you like, it's your neck on the line. Still, you're spoiled. Alright, fine, I'm coming. Phew, I'm glad they turned around and left us alone for a bit.
Professor Layton, it's quite an honor.
The honor is all mine, Professor Sycamore.
I have been looking forward to this. A chance to meet the famous Professor Layton.
I told you you were a celebrity, Professor.
I wouldn't go that far, Luke.
So, Professor Sycamore, you said you found a living mummy?
Box art.
My word.
That's the mummy.
I would estimate that this ice is 1,000,000 years old, possibly more.
That is quite old.
This girl must have been trapped here all that time.
Were tests to confirm this, we would have concrete proof of the most ancient civilization ever known.
Precisely. It would be an archaeological revolution.
So, when you talked about a living mummy in your letter... This is what you meant?
Yes, it seems incredible, but that girl is alive. The heat from her body creates a temperature gradient within the ice. It's not much, but it's a clear sign of life.
Cryonissa.
Surely that's impossible.
I cannot say what kind of scientific or biological phenomena are at work here. But she appears to be in suspended animation, some sort of cryogenic sleep.
Mm-hmm.
This is crazy.
Is it? Let's find out. I propose we melt the ice.
But how on earth are we going to melt all that?
Good question. I'll see if he looks kind of like Randall's model from the previous game a little bit. And just an older, which is interesting. Wow, she's beautiful. She looks as though she's just sleeping peacefully. But can someone really survive like that? I did not think it possible either, but all the signs are there. She has been like this for 1,000,000 years. It's quite astounding. Professor, I called you here for a reason. I'd like you to help me unravel this mystery of the girl in the ice. Hello there, Kawigo. I hope you're doing well. Nice to see you. Certainly, I shall do my very best. Frozen in time. According to Professor Sycamore, the words divide into fours are written in an ancient language on the back of the stone tablet. The tablet is divided by beams of blue light. Touching the round stones changes the direction in which these beams of light shine. Rotate the beams of light so that they are connected, dividing the stone tablet into multiple sections containing 4 squares. Bear in mind that the square in the center is excluded. Thank you for the hydration. Also, I just finished my food. Only took an hour and 15 minutes since I put it in the microwave. I gotta love cold pasta. Ugh. Yeah, as long as it's edible. And I don't want to waste it. Nor do I want to move to the microwave. Because it's gonna get cold again anyways when I read. Okay, so... that's how they rotate, okay. That's a section of 4. That's a section of 4. And that is a section of 4. I cannot divide this up into a section of 4 that easily, so this one must be opened somewhere different. So like they like this, and then like this, and then we have this open again. This would work, okay. 4, 4. Four, 4, 4, 4. But this one's kind of weird. So I guess this one splits up something differently. So it always only make 3. I say the middle is excluded. So let's exclude the middle. We have this one. Which this one we cannot split easily either. Mm-hmm. And kind of split it like this. Ah, like that. For some reason there was a beam I didn't see. 4, 4, 4, 4. And I'm missing this area again. This is 4, but this is not. Can change this, but this won't change the pattern. I guess this would work. And then four, 4, 4. There we go. I think that's all 4.
That should do it.
Yes, we did it.
I think I'm in the mood for another.
Also, the correct answer thing is also a relic of Miracle Mask, which is kind of cute. The ice has started to rumble. What's going on? Well, the ice is playing Tetris.
Quickly, bring her over here. This is strange. She's warm to the touch, but I can't feel a pulse.
So is she alive?
She's moving!
Surely not.
This is remarkable. Trapped in ice all this time, and yet here she is before us.
We'd better take her somewhere warm.
Thank you. We'll take it from here.
Oh, I hate this guy so much. So much.
What's going on?
He's here for the girl.
How? Who told you where to find us?
Hand her over, or suffer the consequences.
He's the same guy that we saw in the end of Miracle Mask.
Ha! This girl knows what's good for her. So long.
We must go after them. There's no telling what they might do.
Frozen in time. It's now in the puzzle index. Professor! Look at that monster ship! Yep, that's a freight ship, I would say. Do you think they're taking her away in that? Curses! We might get back to the Bostonians now. We must get back. I can totally read. It's fine. To be fair, my brain runs on hopes and dreams right now, so... Hey, wait for me! What are you lot looking at? Got a problem? Wait a minute, that's one of those shifty men from Elio. What's he doing here on his own? I bet you think you've forgotten me, don't you? Tough luck, so happens I step behind on purpose, to delay you. You think I don't know who you lot are? You're a real thorn in the boss's side. Here, solve this, or you'll be sorry. You threaten us with a puzzle. I mean, your colleagues at least had guns, but hey. Mutiny, huh? Well, mutineers hang. Or walk the plank. Oh no, the pirates are attacking! Move the pieces around the board according to the rules below and turn all the pirates into sailors. Only move by leaping over pieces adjacent to them. Multiple sailors and pirates can be leapt over in one movement. Pirates that are leapt over will turn into sailors. Sailors will turn into pirates. It's a bit annoying. We need this, but one moved over. You know what I mean? Almost. Yeah, so close. I was trying here, I'm not trying to brain, if that makes sense. And then we have the same problem. Ah! Braining only sometimes works here. I bet there's a very easy solution to this. But ain't no way my brain can currently figure that one out. There we go, finally. One step away like 5 million times and then just missed it. Luckily that didn't take too long. Sailors victorious and calm has been restored on high seas. Nice. Snow White jacket. Ha, look at that, a mighty airship seems to be disappearing over the horizon. So what? You folks can try to get away, but we'll soon catch up on the Bostonians. The what now? Well, whatever you can try. Anyhow, my part in this mission is done. Yeah, so you know you wouldn't be able to figure it out. Yeah, no. See you, losers. Come on, Professor, we can still catch them. I guess trying is the best thing. You just kind of have to remember what you did before to not repeatedly do the same steps, which I did multiple times. Yes, you're right. I believe a little haste is in order, though. Just a little, but also high. You have a riddle for us, I could tell. Hello, sorry to bother you. It's a bit forward moving ball, but you see, the thing is that... I'm sorry, now's not really the best time to stop and chat. Oh, it's Professor Saddle, sir. You're alright. Sycamore, yes, and I'm perfectly well, thank you. I sent you off that day and you never comes back, and I told your friends here. Says you disappeared and need help. Oh dear, my good man, I'm sorry to have caused you distress. Never mind, sir. You're back now. How about celebrating with a puzzle? Nothing like a good old mind-bender, eh? I really don't think we can. Oh, none of that, miss. It's my pleasure. No, that was not meant. We cannot accept that, but we cannot waste any time on this. Also, we are missing one, because this is already 08. Red and green turtles will slide away if they're stuck by icebergs or other turtles. They won't stop until they bump into something else. Big turtles don't budge when the little green ones hit them. Icebergs won't move no matter what bumps into them. Slide one into a hole, however, and it will fall and fill. Slide everything around until the red turtle sits alone in the center of the ice. Okay, first of all restart, because I want this guy here. And then the only other thing we can do is this. And then this. Oops. This is a problem. We're stuck with this here. So the red must in the middle, so that's where it goes. Technically we could also do this and this, but then we don't have any others left. So I think this over here, and this guy can only move there technically. I wonder what that will do though. Maybe like, oops. Okay, so this won't be of any use. I'm too stupid for this right now. I'm way too stupid for this right now. Oops. We can do this, but it doesn't stop there. If you do that, Reggie's gone. Sorry, that's allergies. The pollen have been terrible the last 2 days. I'm just too stupid to continue fully through, apparently. Hi there, Havina. Hi. Hope you're doing well. Infinite moves, technically, but yeah. I started off completely right, but I was too stupid to, instead of moving the small one over, move the large one over. So what do you think, Professor Sangor? You like it? Sycamore, and yes, but we really must go. Can't hear anything but love Layton games. Okay. Although it was such a pleasure, Harald. Please, Professor, we have to get back to the ship now. I'm not used to these city folks. We're just country bumpkins to them, aren't we? I don't think he's paying attention to us. Let's move on. I need to blow my nose. That's the sneeze at like...
They won't get away. Not if I have anything to do with it.
Let's see if we can actually catch them.
It's no good. We're never going to catch them at this rate.
We have to!
Don't worry.
That's what I love so much about the Professor Laytons. They have these like steampunky tech things. So much fun. Look! It's a submarine plane?
My word, the Postonius really is a state-of-the-art airship.
So cute.
Amazing! Look how fast we're going!
I think we're catching up.
Professor, we've got an incoming message.
Well, well, I didn't think you'd have this much fight in you.
It's them!
What do you intend to do with the girl?
Let's just say she has a role to play in our plan. We will not let her go.
What on earth are those? Uh-oh, they're coming our way. Huh? Ah!
Unmanned drones?
Apparently.
We've no choice. Shoot them down.
Apparently we have weapons on the ship and we're playing a shooter game. The Estonians is under attack. Groups of drones are closing in fast. Shoot the other one out. Each group had at least one leader drone. They are your target. Read the objective and shoot the targets to destroy the whole group. Set the status across the touchscreen to aim the crosshair. When you got your target in your sight, touch the screen to fire. Don't take too long and then shoot the wrong drone. Okay.
Here they come, Professor!
We're ready for them. Fear not.
Shoot the odd one out.
Good.
Just how I would have handled it.
You did it, Professor!
Yes, we did it. At least the first set. Oh, this is taking so much brain power. Yikes.
You did it, Professor!
Shoot all the blue drones. Okay.
There's more where
Yeah.
that came from.
We did pretty well though, so far.
Look, Professor!
It's their ship.
Looks like we're going to catch them.
I think you may have spoken too soon.
Beautiful scenery though. Wish this would be remade. The odd one out. Which one is the odd one out? I don't know. Which one was it?
That was careless.
Shoot this drone. Okay, we can do that.
Good.
You did it, Professor!
Keep it up!
Impressive work. We're taking a shortcut.
Huh, don't tell me we're going through there.
Ah!
He's a very good pilot, huh?
Shout! We're going to crash!
Hold on tight.
And we're upside down.
Look! There's light up ahead!
Sideways up. Wow, what an intense
We're not out of the woods yet.
thing. Good thing it's kind of a submarine, isn't it?
Phew! We're still in one piece.
I'm surprised you made it this far.
You're not exactly making it easy.
Let's see how you handle this.
Watch yourself, Professor.
I'm ready for them.
Even number, huh?
Brilliant!
I can do math.
Just how I would have handled it.
Shoot this turn. Okay. No, that's not it. Which one was it? They all had the same shape except for the one there, so it shot the one.
Just a little
That's
further.
okay.
Look!
I don't even know if you have to play this or if you can miss all of them, but
Missiles! Look out! Quickly, Professor, shoot them down!
I clicked that one, but it didn't wanna. There we go. Odd numbers, huh? From highest to lowest. Well, I sorted enough Pokemon cards to be decent at that one.
So close! One last push!
There! This should be close enough.
What's you gonna do?
You'll find out soon enough. Just watch.
We also have our little grappling thing. So cute.
It's time to board their ship.
What?
I'll do it. Luke, you stay here.
What are you talking about, Professor? You can't go without your trusty apprentice!
Here we go.
Right.
Not the first time they did this. Or something like this. And I'm sure it's good to take a boy with you like that. I'm sure he can totally hold on for dear life when you're up like that in the air. So safe. Are you alright, Luke? Oh, thought I was a goner for a moment there, but I'm okay, at least we made it on board. Yes, thanks to Professor Sycamore. So, what do you suppose this room is? It's a bit dark in here. The cargo hold, by the looks of it. We've been rather fortunate not to run into any crew members, but I doubt our luck will hold out forever, not once we start making our way through the ship. Oh well, no time like the present. Don't worry, Professor, I'm with you. Cute. Are they bullet holes? No, they're just Pulse 3 stuff. Oh no, this door won't open, Professor, after we made it this far too. Certainly seems securely shut, but I think we can use these dials to open it, Luke. Why don't you give it a try? Leave it to me, Professor. Riddle number 9, Dial Trial. The door of the cargo hold is fitted with a special lock, and Layton and Luke will have to unlock it before they can proceed. Control device consists of diodes that are each separate into 4 quadrants. These quadrants are marked with the symbols circle and diamond, which have the values 1 and 5, respectively. To open the door, you need to align the dials so that all 4 quadrants have the same total value. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 21, 25, 27, 28, 32, 3, 4, 5, 35, plus 25 is 40, 50, 60. 60 divided by 4. Is 5 times 4 is 20, 4, 10, 15. 15 each, okay. And it needs to fit with the... You can, for example, do this. And then that would have... not enough. First of all... yes, let's do this. I cannot turn the middle, okay, that's, and not the outside. Okay, that means the highest we have is 6, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 6. So we have 9 here. 10, 11, 12. 6, 7, 12, 13, 14, 15. 6, 10, 15. 7, 8, 9, 10, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there we go.
Okay, here we go.
I can count, I think. Hopefully.
I got it.
I did it, Professor! The door's open. Excellent work, Luke. Now let's push on carefully, though. We don't want to be spotted. Oops. We're already back. It clicked the order. That's not what I meant. It's even bigger in here than I expected. We might get lost if we aren't careful. Quite. Shall we take the ladder to the floor above? Hey, you two, hold right there. Where do you think you're going? Oh no, they found us already. Got a lot of guts waltzing in here like tourists. Don't move an inch, I warn you. I'm not going to go easy on you just because of the kid. Ah, we still have enough time for hidden coins. Like always. Don't want to click on any of that yet. Want the hidden coins. Oh, up there. It's so hard to aim sometimes with this. That's okay. Small carry-on ship. And some more things. Take a good look at those fuel drums, Luke. They appear to form a puzzle. Is it really safer to be solving puzzles on your proposal? It could be a trap. Trap or not, a gentleman should never leave a puzzle unsolved, Luke. Let's give it a try. It's not like we have an opponent standing right in front of us, so we're solving this. Laborious later. This pump seems to be broken. It won't stop pouring fuel until the drums full to the brim. Nonetheless, it's possible to end up with just 1 liter of fuel using only the pump and 2 empty fuel drums. Small drum holds 9 and the large one holds 11. Although the pump is broken, the machine's other features still seem to be functional. But that leaves 2. And we can empty this. No. And we can switch this over. Fill this. Switch this over. Now we have 4. Empty this one. Switch over. Fill this over. Empty over. Now we have 8. We're getting there. Oops, wrong way. This one would fill up 1 liter. I think I did it the wrong way around. Or no, I didn't. Hold on. I didn't. I think. Because then this one has 10, which when I empty this one and pull this over, this one has exactly 1 liter. Yeah, okay, never mind. I did it right. I just doubted myself too much there for a second. Even with a broken pump, you can fully fill the request using difference in capacity between the 2 drums. Life would be much easier if the pump worked properly, though. Certainly would. So it wasn't a trap after all. You know, I've never have touched it if I thought it could be a trap, Luke. Stop teasing me, Professor! So here we have an escape plane. There's the last of the ink coins. Madness zone, I want. Hold on. There we go. Okay, let's talk to him again. Stay right where you are, and I promise I won't hurt you. You think we're going to do what you say? Bad chance. Wait, Luke, he's up to something. Ha, you've only just noticed. If you're going to have any chance of getting past me, you need to use your head. Okay, Silver Riddle. Thank you for the stretch, Redeem. Funky hooks, huh? Watch out, Layton needs to get across the walkway with some swinging hooks that made it a dangerous task indeed. The hooks always swing back and forth across the same route. Examine how they move and plan Layton's next move. Touch a square that adjacent to Professor Layton to move him in that direction. You can only move in the directions indicated by the letter arrows. Nah. We need to go down the other way. So what we can do... We can follow this hook. No, we can't. How about this then? Yeah, there we go. Just a little detour here. Okay, we got it.
Should do it.
He got 1 bonk in the head. I'm sure that's not gonna cause any brain damage. Layton made it across safe and sound. Onwards. Almost safe and sound. Tiny top hat, huh? Oh, where's backup when you need it? Can't handle this on my own. Should just face it, I'm always going to be left on the sidelines. The boss isn't going to just let you go, you know? You ran off, what was all that about? Don't let your guard down, Luke, we aren't safe yet.
Well, well. Professor Layton.
Who are you?
My name is Leon Bronev. I am an archaeologist, just like you.
Just a different type.
Are you? And since when did archaeology involve kidnapping young women? Let her go.
Young. Just like a couple thousand years old, but hey.
Would that I could, but it isn't that easy. You see, this girl is crucial to our plans. You, however, are not.
Well.
Professor!
Stay calm, Luke.
Don't be a fool, Layton. I can't allow anyone to stand in my way.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it, all of you!
Well, that's a force field.
What was that?
That's an issue.
Instruments have gone crazy, boss. The ship's out of control. Prepare for emergency landing.
Luke, this way, quickly.
Right!
Oh, I missed the couch. That's okay. What was that strange shockwave thing that just happened? Now's not the time to worry about that. We need to get off the ship. Let's go. I mean, there was a tiny plane in the cargo hold, so either that or yeah, because that ripped.
Come on, Luke.
What do you mean, Professor? We going down on that rope?
That's right.
Whee!
A minor setback.
I'm sure this is safe.
No! Don't!
Ouch. That will give at least a minor headache and a decent bit of scratches. And bunk. Okay, more than just a minor headache and a decent bit of scratches. That will give at least a couple of broken bones, I would say. Ouch. And see, it is a submarine. How cute. Now, where did we land, though? This is definitely far away from where we started out in Frohenberg. Ouch.
Are you all right, Luke?
Where are we?
Looks beautiful, though, but also how did they not suffer any injuries? Like, I guess plot armor, protagonist armor, whatever, but ouch. That must have hurt just a little bit, you know? Chapter 2, The Mysterious Girl. Oh, Professor, where do you suppose we are? I was wondering that myself, Luke. Professor! Luke! Thank goodness, I wasn't sure if we would ever find you. I was worried you might have had it this time. Are you both alright? We are unhurt, thank goodness, but I'm afraid I can't speak for the girl. Oh dear, I hope she's okay. Yes, that was quite a fall. In any case, you certainly picked an interesting location to land on. Oh, do you know where we are? I do, we're on the edge of Lake Cod. Or Siren Lake, as the locals call it, said to be home to malevolent spirits who draw the living and feed on their despair. Siren Lake, huh? Yeah. As somebody said recently, most mermaids in mythology are evil. Is that so? Well, it's all superstition, of course. I believe it arose due to unusually high numbers of airships that crash into the lake. Surrounding ports has also experienced more than its fair share of crash landings. I see, hence the name Siren Lake. Doesn't exactly sound like a great place for a young girl to be on her own. We should really start looking for her. Yes, let's waste no further time. We need a great deal of luck if we're to find her in a forest so large. Or help from animal friends. Hey, look, Professor, it's a squirrel. Oh, how charming. You know, look, wonder if the little creature might not have seen our young lady. Seems like the perfect opportunity for you to make use of your ability to talk to animals. Why don't you say hello? Of course, Professor, leave it to me. Hello, squirrel friend. We're looking for a girl. She's a bit taller than me, I think, and wears a pink dress. Have you seen her? Really, you won't tell us until we solve this puzzle? Sorry, Professor, this may take a little while. Okay, Hazel, I accept your challenge. How cute. It's a squirrel. Okay, it's a bit yellowy, but it's a squirrel. Squirrel snacks. These 4 fruits all have different weights. The squirrels don't know the fruits' individual weights, but they know that the favorite fruits are the second and third heaviest one. I also know that these 2 fruits each weigh an even number of grams. If you put a piece of fruit into each of the 2 boxes, the counter will display their combined weight in grams. Can you use this rather odd set of scales to determine which 2 fruits are squirrels' favorites? 101, 88, 96, 97, 105, I just have these 2, 92, 97, 88, so not this one. One of 5, 96, 92, 1 of 5, 96. I think B is definitely the highest. 97, 101. And probably an even number. They weigh an even number. I guess I got so far as 1 of 5. 101 the next highest. 96. 92. The second and the third heaviest. Okay, never mind. So, with this being the heaviest, and this being the least heavy, it must be this too. Because this one is the lightest, this one is the heaviest. Okay, never mind then, that was way easier, I just can't read. And they are the squirrel's favorites. Yes, go on. Got it. Professor Hazel says she saw a girl making her way towards the town, which is this way. I see, we should be off without delay then. Please give my thanks to Hazel here. What's this? Is it a present for us? It's a minigame, huh? Oh, so this is a really popular game among squirrels, right? Sounds great. Nut roller. The Little Forest Dweller has given you a nut rolling game. To have a go at the nut roller minigame, simply select the nut rung. Make clever use of acorns and the pebbles on the ground to help Hazel roll a nice crunchy walnut back to her house. Sorry. You pick up more levels as the story progresses. Can you complete every challenge and fill Hazel's winter nut stash? Maybe. Me? And of course, the obligatory hint coin surge. So I do care for the cute little guy, but I also do care for hint coins. It's kind of cute to let the ants then carry. Okay, let's go further. Don't know where the last one is, but that's okay. Okay, bit run down.
Behold the town of Cod. The landscape is beautiful, but its reputation for accidents renders it unpopular as a tourist destination. It is my opinion that an extraordinary secret is hidden in this humble burg.
And what might that be?
You're an archaeologist, Professor. You have no doubt heard of the Azran civilization.
Roll credits.
An ancient race who thrived long before the dawn of modern man.
That is correct. The girl offers indisputable proof of their existence. And an analysis of the fossil ice she was held in should give us an idea of when the Azran lived.
So in other words, this girl is the key to unlocking the secrets of the Azran civilization.
Indeed. I don't think we ended up here by accident. I believe the girl led us here somehow. If my theory is correct, there may be some manner of Azran relic in this town. It may even be the source of some kind of magnetic field that causes passing aircraft to malfunction.
Just
That
like
really
what
would
she
be an
did
extraordinary secret.
in the
So
plane.
assuming you're correct, this girl is most likely trying to find this relic left by her people.
I believe so, yes. All this is mere speculation at the moment, though. To find the truth, we must find the girl.
Thanks to the countless number of aircraft crashes that have taken place here, the area around Cod has acquired the name Siren's Lake. Could the reason for these disasters have something to do with the lake? Sycamore believes the area produces some kind of magnetic field. Wouldn't that be kind of easy to figure out though? Like in a way? I don't know. That looks like a fish catcher of some kind. Dragonfly! Whee! Hello there, can you help us? Hey, mister! Are you addressing me? Of course I am. Was your circus class gunner airship that just crash landed in the lake and made a monster wave? Our ship did land in the lake, but it's a smaller aircraft. Ah, so the big stealth Zeppelin isn't yours then? Well, that's rubbish. I was hoping you'd give me a tour. Well, now I admit that the other airship is quite imposing, but the Bastonia is a slight and greatly more maneuverable. Really? Wow, to be honest, I'd be chuffed to go on any airship. Hey, you seem like the perceptive type. Could you give us a hand? We're looking for a girl, long hair, unusual manner. Ah, sure, I saw her earlier. She was heading towards the station. Excellent, thanks, Professor. Let's go. There's just a little like crab here, just there. But yeah, we can go back to the Bastonias. Professor, look! Lost them. Sure they landed around here though. Oh, hey, Rook, what are you looking so moody for? Oh, it's you. Thought we left you behind in Fromberg. I'm just some sort of clown to you, aren't I, Rook? If you know, single-handedly held back those brain boxes and still made it in time for the last helicopter. You should have seen it. Glorious. It was the way they cringed and trembled in front of me. Well, the cringed, trembling brain boxes of you managed to snatch the girl back, you knucklehead. What? Lucky for you, they landed somewhere nearby. You still have a chance to save your bacon. Right. So we find them, and then I can redeem myself in the boss's eyes? Exactly. And Bishop, slow down for crying out loud. More haste, less speed, okay? Sounds like those men are searching for the girl too. They haven't found her then, at least. Suppose we should be thankful for small mercies. We mustn't let this chance go to waste. It's imperative that we find the girl quickly. Come now.
Who are those bozos anyway?
Good
They
question.
belong to Targent, a secret organization bent on unlocking the power of the Azran.
Which is why they completely took over the secret circuit, which the Scully found in the last one, aka Miracle Mask.
That sounds rather sinister.
You remember the Golden Garden, the oasis you discovered in Mist Hallery?
Yeah,
Its true
not at
name
all.
is the Garden of Healing.
Not at all remember that. It's just one of my favorite ever games of the series.
You will also recall the City of Harmony, the ruined structure which rose from the seabed around the island of Ambrosia.
That's the one from the movie. So yeah, those who want to know the story behind this one, go watch the Eternal Diva movie of Professor Layton. It's amazing, and hello there. Nice to have you around hearing now, Ravina. I hope you're doing well.
Finally, we have the Infinite Vault, an extremely complex mechanism situated just outside Monte d'Or.
This is the one where they tried, like the Scully found it, they unlocked it last time, and then Targent was introduced the first time. This is technically a 3DS. And technically my 3DS doesn't want to stream it in German, in English, because for some reason the games are region locked. So, untechnically this is a Citra 3DS. But, you know, in any way, shape or form, I purchased the game, I have the game, so I don't care if I have to, you know, use something that is not quite the device it's usually played on.
All three of these ancient sites were constructed by the Azran civilization.
The Azran must have been a remarkable people.
So yeah, the only games you can really stream because they're in English are probably the newest one, hopefully, or else we will have an interesting experience. But they already like put the English language on the one for the 3DS, the last one, the Layton's Mystery Journey. So hopefully the newest one is also gonna have English as option for German purchase title, because that would suck if not.
They commanded technology far more advanced than anything we could imagine. If anyone were to claim that technology for themselves, they would have the power to rule the world.
So yeah, the elves are very, very powerful.
That's what Targent are after.
Which is why, like, you know, the ruins last time also speak of being built by the Azrans, and like the Miracle Mask technically also speaks of Azran technology. So yeah, they had a great bit of technology that involved like a lot of technical things that we nowadays don't have access to anymore.
The Azran's power.
All three of the Azran sites I spoke of are now under Targent's control.
What?
Their examination of the Azran ruins led them straight to Froenborg, just as my own research did. But none of us could have imagined what we'd find there. That girl is the key to it all, the key to the Azran legacy.
Roll credits.
I see. In that case, it is absolutely crucial that we not let Targent find her.
Quite. So let us move swiftly.
Yeah, considering that Targent is like the boss is talking as if he's an archaeologist, but he's also using weapon force, and he tried to kill Descalay in the last one, so I don't know if there is, you know, anything good about them getting behind the secret of the Azran legacy at all. That's like the thing. Despite their rich history, so little is known about the Azran that they are considered something of a phantom civilization. Professor Sycamore is one of the few who's knowledgeable on the subject, yet he's something of an enigma himself. No one has a deeper knowledge of the Azran than Professor Sycamore. He also seems to have a bone to pick with Targent. Probably. The uniformed men turned out to be members of Targent, a secret organization that seeks to harness the power of the Azran. They've already taken control of the Garden of Healing, the City of Harmony, and the Infinite Vault. It appears Targent's massive airships came down in Kurd around the same time as the Bostonians landed. Turns out all those locations we previously visited harbored Azran ruins. Surely this cannot be a coincidence. We shall find that out in the future. We have a little accessory shop, that's kind of cute, but also only a blinking lamp, that seems a bit grim. I guess the city is a bit in ruin because there's no, like, visitors coming here. Look, it's a cat. Where's the last? There it is. Oh, apparently there's one more than that. Let's talk to the girl. Hello, my dear sirs. Are you looking for something by any chance? Propriety dictates that I assist you, I think. But first, I'm sure gentlemen such as yourself will not mind coming to the rescue of a damsel in distress, Let's see if we will. Pretty pepper petals. You decided to sew your friend a garnish flower from a number of red, blue, yellow, and purple petals. You wanted to be a little different, so you decided that no two petals of the same color should touch any point. That's your rule. So we can make red here. We have to make blue and yellow here. And then anything different here. Then we could put yellow. No, we cannot put yellow here. Okay, that's a thing. We cannot put yellow here. That means we need to put purple here. That's okay. We can put yellow here though, so that doesn't touch. And then this one can be purple, but then this one needs to be... How about this? And then this one can be blue. This one can be red. This one can be red, blue. Now then we have a problem with the yellow here. Can we just not leave it blank? Like, is that like an issue? Okay, the yellow here is the marker that brings us trouble. It's the only colors, like, here is purple, let's start from here, and then here's red. And we have 3 colors here, that means that has to be blue. That one has to be purple again. Red again. Purple. Blue. And then blue, yellow, blue, purple, yellow. Backwards is a bit easier, I guess. And then here we have 3 colors again, so that's blue. That's red. That's red. This one has to be blue. Let's make this one yellow. Actually, that one can be blue too, huh? So this one yellow, and this one Right. Think that's it?
You know, I think this may be it.
Ah, thank goodness. Okay, I needed to go backwards a bit.
Puzzle solving is
That's
a most
okay.
gentlemanly pursuit.
No, your flower is quite so colorful, it has to be said. Yes. Look at that. You did quite a turn on the puzzle, did you not? So how may I assist you? We're looking for one of our party, a young lady with a rather otherworldly appearance. Have you seen anyone go by? A girl? No, I don't think so. I've been here for a little while now. Nobody at all interesting has come by. Besides yourself, of course, good sirs. Hang on a minute, Professor. Do you think maybe the boy got the wrong person? As in, he thought it was this girl here. No one else has passed us way, then it must indeed be the case. Oh, but then that means our girl was never even heading to the station. Perhaps, but we may as well see what information we can gather while we're here. Like from this burly guy. Hello there. Well, if we're here then, I heard some chatter about the dandy in a fancy hat. That must be you, huh? Oh, where did you hear about the professor? Someone oddball came here asking after, how did he put it, his most crisp-colored friend, whose head soars to greet the sky. He's gone off to the station. You'll find him on the platform, no doubt, but I advise you to look carefully. Look carefully? Ah, you mean if we zoom in on the station? That is it exactly. Okay, well. It's this guy again, I thought so. Also, look at this cute train. It's not the Voluntary Express, because that one is quite beautiful. This one is a bit more boring, but it is a train that looks nice, nonetheless. I just want to see if I can find... No, I don't think there's any in coins, but you will tell us about collectibles, huh? Oh, to think that I would find you, my excellent gentlemen friends, our paths are surely strands of the same thread. Ah. Oh, I see, so this is the person who was looking for you, Professor? Absolutely incontestably. Just as the squirrel must seek the acorn, it behoves me to find you. But first I must tell you how honored I am to witness you making such eager use of the zooming skills I taught you. Thank you, Aldous. What do you want to talk to me about? Ah, yes, of course. Well, my friend, I found myself most fortuitously in a possession of information that might interest you. You may have noticed that when you move the magnifying glass around, the objects occasionally give a sort of a poof. Whether you notice such a poof, even if the magnifying glass is not orange, take a heart and investigate with vigor, for it means that weird and wonderful curios may be within your grasp. Now then, if you please, ask you to slide your magnifying glass over the locomotive's chimney and examine it closely. You found a new item, familiar relief. Splendiferous work. That, my friend, is a choice item for your newborn collection. Which we totally will not pursue, because collecting any of these mini items is gonna take ages. On your travels far and wide, you will come across all manner of junk, antique scraps of fascinating little gems. You must hoard all these bits and bobs in this mini chest of fortune. I've been guarding for you here. Bit by bit, bob by bob, you shall build a personal collection to rival those of the most dedicated explorers. You never know where you might find something worthy of your collection, so be ever watchful for that little poof. I must admit I have quite a fondness for trinkets and curios. Then this is a worthy occupation for you, fair gentlemen. Look forward to seeing your loving constructed collection. For now I must eclipse myself. I wish you many enjoyable hours hunting for elusive treasures. Farewell, my friends. Off he goes. He seems to have warmed up a bit at least. Yes, and the last item in the trunk has been activated, aka the collection box. Or not quite the last, because we still are missing the last on the bottom right. So yeah, knickknacks. We already knew that was a thing. But we must proceed in our search, so did you find that apple I was telling you about before? Yes, we found Aldous. Unfortunately, he was unable to help us with our predicament. We urgently need to find someone, you see. Well, that's too bad now, isn't it? Who's you're after then? Not that funny-looking girl who went by earlier, isn't it? Ah, that may well be her. Which direction did she go? Oh, she was headed straight for the fish market, I reckon. Figured she was after a trout fillet, fresh from the lake. Great, so there's a chance she was still here. Or at least, or at any rate, someone will have seen her. Let's go. Oh, look at the size of this fish. Yeah, it looks quite interesting. It looks quite... How do you call that? Bitey? Oh, alright. Look, there's a fish painted on the wall. It's looking a bit sorry for itself, though. The painting's all peeling away. Why don't you clean it up, like in this puzzle? Let's see. Why don't they? Something fishy. This poster was ripped to pieces before being stuck to the sign. You need to pull all the pieces in the right place, but you don't want to take them off the sign one at a time, in case they blow away in the wind. Not to worry though, you can recreate the poster by moving 3 pieces at a time, either up, down or sideways. I see. There we go. Easy.
Right.
Still looks a bit frightening, that fish though. Just, I don't know if it's gonna be appetizing. I mean, to be fair, like, fish that eat on, like, meat of other fish and like, small animals, more or less, kind of like eel and things like that. Like, more of the carnivorous type. They do actually taste quite nice and buttery, at least eels do. I love eels. I love me a very good, like, smoked eel. We actually have eel smoking contests here a decent bit, and you can, like, buy pieces of that and things like that, and you know, living on the sea, like, next to some larger rivers. It's actually, we have a quite decent, like, collection of eel here, so getting fresh eel, like, freshly smoked here is very, very easy, and it's so yummy. But so oily, like, you need something to soak up the oil, either rice or, like, bread or something. But man, it's one of my favorite fishes. Fantastic! You know, maybe all that cracked paint isn't so bad after all. It gives things a nice retro feel. You might even say vintage. I mean, this isn't the time or place for puns. Well, I always appreciate a good pun. Look, a hint coin. I don't know if fish on the floor is a good thing. Maybe put that back? Let's talk to the obvious talkable people. Oh, new faces. Let me look at you, huh? Take it you're the ones who have been traveling in that funny little airship, huh? Yes. Well, we must have been traveling in that one. How did you know? Did you see the Bostonians come down? No, just heard about it. Market gossip, you know. And airships are always crashing around here, so it's easy to spot survivors. Live fish at that, yes indeed. Oh, sorry. How insensitive of me. Make it sound like a joke, when it's an horrible thing to happen to you. Actually, the market gossip may be of use to us. There was a young girl with us. We lost sight of her during our impromptu landing. A girl, really? Funny. Didn't look like one of you lot. Wait, but you did see a girl? How about this? I tell you what I saw if you solve this puzzle for me, deal? Of course. All currency in these games are puzzled, so let's solve them. Number 14, blooming flowers. Surround the house with flowers. With this, family expects new arrival want to celebrate it by filling their garden with flowers. These flowers can't just be planted any old way. Each flower must be surrounded by flowers of different colors. So basically... And we cannot turn them, huh? Okay. We cannot turn them. That means we need to Tetris our way here. Ah, this piece is mean. Very mean, because we can only place it here to have enough space for other pieces. But then we don't have this corner up there. So whatever piece goes there must be something that we can actually place something on top of. Again, we sadly cannot turn them, which sucks. Which makes this corner very challenging. I guess maybe we can do this instead. But then that won't make more of a easy thing either way. This is annoying. Okay, okay, maybe like that, and then problem is that up corner. I guess we can move this one to the right. And then we don't have the straight line here. Okay. Oops. This one is bothering me. Let me try and do this instead. I think that's better. Oops, not that one, that one. And we can do... no, we cannot do this. So, if we move this one down though, we have that long stripe over there. We cannot move it more than that one down. Or we can. No, we can. I thought for some reason these flowers wouldn't match up earlier. That's okay. We need the reds. We need this one there. Once you got the start of it, it should all fall into place very easily, but that takes a little... there we go. Finally got some nice flowers surrounding the house now.
That one's in the trunk.
And they got some goats that are gonna totally not eat the flowers. Great stuff, you're not bad at landscaping, are you? Alright then, I spill the beans. There was a girl not long ago heading towards Boris Assad. You know Mr. Strong and Silent, the fisherman? I see, so if you go in that direction... you might run into her, yeah, it's not a very busy part of town, so if she's there, you'll probably spot her quickly enough. I see, thank you very much for your help. By the way, you seem pretty deft with that flower bed puzzle. You reckon you'd enjoy taking on a bit more of a challenge? You mean more flower bed puzzles? Definitely, I thought I was pretty good at the last one. I'm really into gardens and stuff, but delicate exotic plants are just hopeless and cold. I don't know if it's the soil or the climate, but everything just shrivels up, so here, you get more use out of this than me. The Blooms and Shrooms minigame. What kind of shrooms? Well, we shall figure out. Larissa has given you a training tool designed with the budding horticulturists in mind. You will find the Blooms and Shrooms minigame in the trunk. Okay. Look after the darlings, won't you? Yes, we will. Boris' hut, huh? The fisherman's hut. Fresh fish, you dare the gentleman in hat. How about some nice cold trout for your tea? Good catch today, 5 for the price of 3, fresh to dress, twice as lovely with a bit of lemon. That fish looks kind of slimy and yucky, but fresh grilled trout is delicious, at least when my mom makes it. Unfortunately, we aren't in a position to be grilling fish at the moment. They're still twitching, at least this one, and this one is kind of cruel. They're basically drowning in air. I know she's around here somewhere. You're not doing yourself any favors by protecting her, you know? Now let's try this again. Tell me where the little missy is, or I might take it upon myself to rearrange that honker of yours. I told you, turned around. She was gone, ran off the market. Oh hey, so what if I went looking near those boats, eh? What would I find there? Oh dear, do you think we should just go back the way we came? Well, we didn't see any signs of her on our way from the market, so that must mean she's still around here somewhere. Let's ask the man, he seems to know something about the situation. Making sure the signs are nice and unsturdy, clearly. I love that we're touching and moving. There's a lot of cats in this Fisher Town. Makes sense though. I love that we're like touching and moving all of the stuff from people. And just completely ignoring their personal space, you know? Sure makes a nice greeting. Morning, busy day for tourists. Does that mean you've seen all the tourists? The big bully here just left, you saw him, and the girl. Ah, so she has been this way. Odd looking ass, not ugly, but weird get up. She's with you? Yes, she is, and we absolutely have to find her before those uniformed fucks do. What's the matter? Do you know anything? You don't look like you're in cahoots with the other one. Alright, the girl was here looking for something. She was making a beeline for somewhere or other when those bullies in uniform showed up. She looked terrified, so I told her to hide while I sent them off track, but she's gone now, see? Where could she have been going, do you think? Dunno, but there's a hill up that way. Good luck up, Point. Ah, good idea. We'll go up the hill and maybe we'll spot her from there, right? Sounds good to me. I love how the train line continues here. Okay, not what I meant to do. Misclicked. Rock shops, fishing roads, mountains, more rocks. More fishing roads, more mountains. Can't see her anywhere. Well, we've climbed all the way up here, so let's make sure we have a good look over the whole area. We might spot her here. Alexa Rusty could fall apart at any minute. Multipurpose Parabella. Is that what she used to fly down the mountain with this wind? Wouldn't be surprised. I cannot touch the eagle's nest. It's sad. But yeah, obviously in 3D this is a bit more interesting. Hey, the view's amazing from up here. You can see the whole town, most of the lake. I bet the spot sees a ton of picnickers. Professor, look, over there. That's the other ship. It's Sergeant Zeppelin. So that's where they came down. It's rather unfortunate that they landed so close. But they're not moving, which means they haven't found the girl yet, right? Or the ship sustained damage during the crash and they're still doing repairs. Either way, we have a chance. Ah! Did you hear that? It sounded rather like the fisherman we met just now. Oh no, do you think Sergeant Tag came back? Let's hurry down, come on. Sorry, I found all the hint coins yet. Okay, I cannot see anymore. That's okay. Let's go back. Sir, are you okay? What war? Not war. Water. The girl, she was walking on water. Beg your pardon? I'm telling you, she walked straight across the surface from the shore to the middle of the lake. That's impossible. Nobody can walk on water. Don't be so quick to dismiss this, Luke. One moment. Here now, look down where I'm standing. Well, how are you doing that, Professor? Nice like walkway or something. Puzzle 17. Walking on water. I can walk on water, I can fly. Upon examining the surface of the lake more closely, Layton discovers some floating ice shells thick enough to stand on. While the girl appeared to be walking on water, she was merely stepping across ice. Stepping on ice shells sets it in motion and keeps it moving until it bumps something and reaches the shore. Using the floating ice shells and the small island in the lake to your advantage, help Layton catch up to the girl. Okay, that won't be of any use, so I guess this way. And this one, and this one, then this one, and then there we go. Okay. I somehow brained that without braining that. I guess that was kind of pure luck. In a way, no, of course it was skill, but hey. What could the girl be looking for in the middle of this lake? Also, how are the ice things there still? Like, how can you see ice? Casually splitting water. Whoops.
Is that?
No, look at that, it's a bunny statue. And that's where the Easter Bunny's grave lies. Also, where does all the water go? This is so weird, but kind of cool. Well, who would have thought there'd be something like this hidden under the lake? I can't see the girl. Where's she gone? Do you think she slipped off this walkway? Hold on. Over there is the passage leading into the ruin. The girl must have gone inside. Come along, we don't want to lose her again. Yes, but we're not gonna do that today. I'm gonna end the stream here. Just gonna make sure I'm shaving. And we're gonna continue this tomorrow, because although I would love to do overtime, I'm tired. So I think this is the best course of action. So let's see who is currently available. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Maybe. 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 And maybe. Let's see. So they are doing what? They're having Ben & Jerry's ads. I love that. And I cannot see what they're doing on stream. Oh, they're playing Hunt Showdown, but an other version? 1896? Is that the event or the thing? Whatever. Okay, I'm a blue. What are they doing? Hunt Showdown isn't an option then. They are currently knitting something. Apparently cardigan finish up. We have the Zephyr Knight who spells Repo, that's a no. We could rate Mirror Mask Arts, who's currently doing some music on her harp. Or we could actually rate the Heroes of Time fundraiser for the American Cancer Society that they're currently doing. Basically, this is from Zeldathon. They are like a creator group that together like make a lot of Zelda content for like they do a lot of fundraisers, but they also play casually. Like last fundraiser, they made like a really fun game show thing, and this time it seems like they're doing a stream where Zelda speedruns is involved. So it looks like they're working on Skyward Sword. So I would say either them or Mirror Mask Art with some music. I think Zeldathon is gonna stream like the next 2 days anyway, so let's rate Mirror Mask Art or enjoying some nice music, considering we are just playing Professor Layton, and Professor Layton has some amazing music. So let's show them some love, and also it seems to be like a raid train going on thing, so they may raid out to somebody else playing music. So yeah, just something calm and cozy, just fine, tired, you know, fitting perfectly. But yeah, I shall be back tomorrow. And we shall enter this bunny structure. It so looks like a bunny, I swear. Likely is something like that. But yeah, we shall hopefully try and at least catch up to the girl. And maybe we can find out some more about the Azran legacy, because it looks like there's a decent bit more structures and story behind it than we thought. Because, you know, somehow they're like stuff, it must have a reason why the girl was in the eyes, and there must be a reason to what all these structures do, because like they all seemed to have a function. They all were hidden, and then like we opened up something to discover them. That's for the Gardens of Healing, that's for the spinning treasure circle thing. You know, that was like uncovered while Montador was like swamped over with sand and things like that, and then the Ambrosian one that was uncovered by playing music. So they must have some kind of function, so hopefully we shall figure that out all together. Hope you all will have a lovely Monday, have a good evening tonight, and see you tomorrow.